Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. A late season crash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to Brown. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's McLeod. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll go right back to him. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. Coming out with it, it's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. the play fake. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Just keep slinging it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Release to the back. Finds his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
To the air on first down. Looking left. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Got a man. It's Holmes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Working that left side now. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Gain of 23 on the play.
First down for this offense.
Booster. Ready, go.
On the draw, it's Diggs. There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
Now on first down from the 30. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Simpkins. He get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. New set of downs after the completion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tosses it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. I send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Gordon. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Here we go. Ready? Square. Ready, go.
He goes right back to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
Brings up second down.
Flash. Q. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll pull it down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Avery.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got him. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Hey, move. Booster. Slow. Right.
Sends it back in motion.
Ready, go.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. It'll be third and long. Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll run play action. He's taking the shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll run for it, it's Brown. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room. Big run there, gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
22. Booster. Q. Rock. Where did he go?
Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Bring in the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Diggs. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They'll run the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He caught it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Simpkins. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. A give to Brown. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Blue, 22 dark. Blue. Jack, hey, Jack. Slot.
The play action fake. Unloads it downfield. Makes a deep grab. Open field on the right. All the way in for the touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Throws it deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holmes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Booster. Ready. Q. Go.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. This time he wants to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's a heat. And he never had a chance.
And I wonder if the offensive coordinator is wishing he would have tried running the football a couple plays ago, because the windows are so small to throw into down here. You've had an incompletion. You've now given up a sack. It's going to make this 3rd down really tricky.
With the draw, it's Avery. Finding some room. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How confident are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off-play action on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. Goes high to pull it in. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Wants to throw it again, and why not? That's reeled in. It's Simpkins. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gordon. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And as a QB, you got to make these split-second decisions and how much mustard I put on it. Do I throw it hard? Do I lob it? Right there, you could tell he threw it hard, but too far in front of his wide receiver, and he really didn't have a chance to make that play. That's one of those I think he'll probably want back.
Makes the grab. It's Gordon. And that'll be enough for the 1st down. A gain of 13 on the play, and the clock stops for the 2-minute timeout. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. At the 35, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds us back in the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Booster. Q. Hey, move.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. And so after that penalty, the offense says thank you very much, and it's 1st and goal.
Booster. Q.
Wide receiver going in motion. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
And this is what's going to drive... crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Called by the offense.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. A lot of defenders around on that screen. Bounced off his feet. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Might be changing the route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Last chance coming up. He's going for it all. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.